resolution, which I had not read, I just knew that it was coming, it doesn't indicate that this money will, excuse me, that it does not indicate that this money will be going through the food bank, so it can go directly to Asbury.
Okay.
So that, I was gonna make an amendment to the resolution to avoid this conflict, so I'm just wanna clarify that as we were discussing it sidebar here.
Got it. All right, so anyone else in the second round?
Yes.
I have a question.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Well, go ahead.
Go-
Madam Chair, so why is it different for St. Mark than it is for Asbury?
I asked
I mean, because we gotta make it equal, right?
I understand that, I'm just saying that, I'm reading the resolution, is that it's not in the resolution saying that it's going to the food bank in this resolution. And I asked the city clerk to draw up this resolution for me.
Okay, but we did do St. Mark's that way, correct?
I believe so.
Okay, so we do have to have the same as we have for St. Mark, as we did for Asbury. I mean, we just gotta be consistent.
Request for information.
I think they.
What is your
need to
request?
Roll back to do the way Judy does it, because it's not gonna work any other way.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. So, Councilman Mushatt, go ahead.
I'll just get the floor.
Oh, okay.
It was still my time.
All right, no, I understand. She did a request for information. All right, so go ahead, Ms. Mushatt. Excuse me, Ms. Johnson. Finish your
I'm
time.
just trying to see how we going with this. So, are we able to allocate St. Mark money to St. Mark versus to the food banks? Are we able to reverse that, even though it was already passed? Is that point of information, or who am I talking to? I don't know.
All right, so is that your time? Wait a minute. Okay, is that your time?
Yeah, I was
So
just.
I can answer that if you would like,
Yeah,
through the
point of
chair.
information, I
Through the
guess.
chair. So, we would have to amend that resolution. We would have to do an amendment to the resolution and pass that for St. Mark's to change it.
I yield my time.
Anyone else in the second?
Madam Chair,
Go ahead, Mr. Mushatt.
through you to the city attorney. Has the contract with the food bank already been signed for St. Mark?
It has. This is the standard MOU contract that recipients of ARPA all have received. So I'm just reviewing it now to make sure it doesn't have anything that stipulates that to the effect that Councilperson Burns brought up. It is a standard. It's a reimbursement type contract for ARPA fund recipients.
So what we can do is amend this so that it goes to the food bank, but before the contract is signed, just make sure it says the correct thing.
Yeah, but they don't, when you go that way, they don't get the money.
No, it'll go, they can pull from an account though. That's how that works. So it's still their money, they just pull
It
from
ain't
an
working
account.
like that. That's what I'm saying with that contract.
No, that's why I'm saying just make sure their contract is correct as we fix this one.
How Judy is saying is how they all should be done. They're existing nonprofit. Because it's how they're doing it. She's actually, it's the right way, go directly to the nonprofit.
No, but what she was saying was, they said it was because of a city contract. So all we have to do is make sure our contract doesn't lead them to that notion with her, because we can't, if we're saying we have to be fair and do it the same way, St. Mark's is already signed. So it's nothing we can do other than, in order to do it the same way, we have to do this contract and make sure that that stipulation is clear, that it's not gonna be like that. Because other than that, if we approve it, it's gonna be different from St. Mark. We already have a signed contract.
I'm not gonna get it though, and hers needs to go that way.
All right, so just want to be clear.
So are we saying,
We need to fix St. Mark.
that's fine, but the goal tonight though is the one that's on the agenda. So are we gonna pass it as it reads, or are we amending it to go to the food bank? Or are we just gonna pass it as it reads?
I'm fine with it regardless, as long as they get their money.
So we're gonna pass it as it reads? Okay, and we're not amending it to go to the food bank?
Yeah, but we gotta be fair. Go ahead.
I'm giving you two things. Either
They both
we
need to figure out how to make St. Mark's look like theirs.
so that the contract is already
I don't know,
signed.
maybe we can have them cancel it and then put a motion on the floor to do St. Mark 25 for the St. Mark outreach, which is another way to do it. Then they can both read like that one.
I mean, either way, I'm committed to making sure that St. Mark's gets fixed, but I don't want to hold up Asbury as we're trying to
Right,
wait
that's
for
what I'm
that.
saying. If we could ask this, can the city attorney, can we cancel out St. Mark's, or can they cancel it?
And hold on, wait a minute, this is getting off the rails. It's supposed to be through the chair, so let's make sure that we do it the appropriate way. And then you don't have the floor, Madam Burns. It's still Councilwoman Mushatt's time.
Well, all y'all just talked and wasted it, so.
All righty, so, this is
Huh?
the second round. And so, Ms. Burns, would you like the floor for the last
Well,
time?
technically, nobody like paused my time. Everybody was talking on my time.
So that was your time. So, Ms. Burns, would you like the floor?
No, what I'm saying is because even at the last few minutes, you were still talking on my time as well. So I'm just trying to figure out, are we going to give me my time back
She
or
went
what we
about
doing?
About a minute and 25.
I mean, no, you were having a free conversation with Ms. Burns, and it was going back and forth. So just want to make sure that we're clear. So, Ms. Burns, we are in the second round.
So you're not going to give me my time back?
No, I was not.
Okay, understood.
That's fine. So do you want to speak in the second round?
I do. So I'm gonna speak, so what I want to do, thank you, is to make sure both of those are the same. And at some point through you two, to you, madam, to the chair, to the city attorney, can they cancel theirs to make it mimic, to be identical, so that we can get rid of the issues? And then if they don't act on that one, because they haven't signed it. They have not signed their contract with the food bank. They have not. And then we can just do them both the same way, the way that Councilwoman Priestley's is, because then that way they're both going to go, they have a St. Mark outreach, but when we first started out with St. Mark a year ago, we were not all on the same page, but tonight we seem to be.
Through the chair, as it relates to the MOU for St. Mark, that is a fully executed contract. All the parties have signed. So what we would need to do is have a new resolution to rescind this contract, and then a resolution that will bring forward the revised contract.
So how do we do this
resolution.
tonight?
I don't know if you can do it tonight, because council acts by resolution or.
So if
ordinance.
they're not gonna act on that one, it's not, they're paying for it themselves.
Well, under this contract, it says that the truck is $1,000 per truck.
Yeah, they're not charging them that now. It's not.
Okay.
Is there a way though, if they're not executing the contract,
Ms.
that we can
Mushatt,
just
you're out of
ask?
order. Ms. Mushatt, let's do it in order.
You have fun with that.
No, I'm not having fun with that. Let's be in order. Everybody
You
else have to
fun
do
with
it, you
that.
too.
No, because as you said, you allowed us to go back and forth on my time, and now that she doesn't have a problem with it, you want to say something to me, but when we're going back and forth on my time,
If
we didn't stop
Councilwoman
it.
Burns Councilwoman Burns, I mean, is it through her? What are we doing?
She can do it through me, I'm fine. If we're gonna
Thank you
solve,
very
yes.
much, Councilwoman
Yes.
Burns.
Well, through the chair, let's be
So,
clear.
is it a way, since we do have a contract, where it's supposed to be $1,000, that we just have them execute the contract?
Through the chair.
Please keep our time going.
Through the chair, it was not the cost in the contract. That was supplemental documents that the food bank, I believe, provided, and that's in the
It's
packet.
$3,000.
Hold on a second.